In the last video, we discussed why blockchains like Bitcoin matter. Today, we discuss how they work. Imagine that you have access to some free online service like email or an online ratings platform like TripAdvisor. These services are meant to offer value to the groups that use them, but abuse emerges very quickly. Paid for reviews in TripAdvisor can promote bad actors instead of punishing them. Spam and email can flood inboxes with useless mail. In both cases, the value of these services are quickly diluted by only a handful of users acting in their own self-interest at the cost of the group. If you try to combat such abuse by hiring people to validate posts or moderate content, the autonomy of the system is compromised. Moderators, especially bots programmed to act as moderators, will often flag innocent content as malicious, and bad actors will continually evolve better strategies to bypass attempts to remove them from the network. Moreover, the speed of such services decreases, while costs increase and their ability to scale is severely compromised. Also, we now have to violate our users' rights to data privacy because we need to read every email to check for spam. Yikes. Luckily for us, there is an elegant alternative that solves this dilemma. In the early 90s, Cynthia Dwork and Moni Naor published their seminal paper entitled Pricing via Processing, and the idea goes something like this. Imagine that we charge 1 US cent for every email we send, but reading email is free. A spammer would have to pay $10,000 for every 1 million emails, making spam expensive. If we then play with the price, say 5 cents, that's just enough to make spam more expensive than the reward. Magically, all spam goes away. Pricing email fixes the problem because people hate to lose money. Even if a wealthy, crazy person burned up all their cash on spam, eventually they would run out of money too. The only problem is that honest users don't want to pay anything for email or review services. Thus, the final trick is that instead of pricing emails via cash, we price them via processing. This means that instead of charging 5 US cents per email, we charge 5 seconds of time. A spammer can't bear the cost to compute 5 million seconds of processing time to launch a spam campaign, but an honest emailer can easily afford 5 seconds before sending their email. We just want to make sure that the reader of the email doesn't need to spend 5 seconds verifying that the sender paid the cost. This magic protocol has a more modern name now. We call it proof of work. The same proof of work that secures Bitcoin started off life as a spam filter in the now famous Hashcash email client called Penny Post. Now we did overlook a critical addition to the original Hashcash spam filter. In Bitcoin, we link the proof of work in each block to make a chain of proofs. Thus, it is the cost of this truly monumental chain of proofs that prevents a forger or bad actor from editing the records held under blockchain management. Now, instead of inserting messages as the payload under proof of work protection, we can inject our blockchain with payment instructions instead. The Ethereum revolution was the ability to inject financial and contractual payloads into their blockchain. aiblock injects AI instructions, data, and coins into our unique blockchain to create a truly autonomous and programmable market. This is the technical basis for our smart market system. By now, you should be smiling as the power of this simple and elegant idea takes hold. But how far can we take it? Could we use this idea combined with the analytical power of AI to make society more equitable and fair? Could we automate and program markets to serve farmers and consumers? Can smart markets make my coffee taste better? Can they end the war in Russia? In the final video of this series, we will show you that the answer to all of these questions is simply, yes, it just might be able to do all of these things. If you want to talk to us, we want to listen. Head on over to aiblock.dev for more information, and from there, join our Discord. The world is on fire. Let's do something about it with smart markets.